should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is. And often there are unintended consequences. People keep fiddling with the mask and they keep touching their face.
Okay, you're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Welcome back to the Sheep Herder Show. My name's Doug. I'm your sheep herder, and today we're going to talk about the Fall of Fauci. Now, when I say the Fall of Fauci, unfortunately, I'm not meaning his downfall. I'm meaning autumn's coming up, elections are coming up, and Fauci's coming out of his hole. Oh, God. All right, before we get into it, remember, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications. You know, share. And in this episode, please leave comments, because I'm going to throw some shit at you. Leave comments. Now, the Fall of Fauci. That bitch. I mean, did I say that out loud? Yeah, he's a bitch. All right. I mean, and this is what cracks me up. You know, I get some of my social media, they give you your memories. And I came across a memory I shared a while ago, over, I guess it was a year or two ago, where Fauci recommended everybody wear goggles to help stop the spread of coronavirus. Goggles. It was coming out of your eyes, people. This is a guy that you follow blindly. Fauci, who shoves the vaccines into everybody. Now we have more healthy people dying of heart attacks than ever before. Record-breaking. And you know what? How effective are these vaccines? Name one other vaccine that, quote-unquote, isn't targeted to stop the spread of that certain virus. Holy shit. They convinced you that, well, we didn't develop it to stop the virus. We developed it so you won't get so sick. Sure you did. You fucking dumb sheep. And my favorite is when people say, I was so sick, but the doctor told me, well, thankfully you had the virus or it could have been worse. Really? Or, I didn't get sick at all. Thank God I had the vaccine. Really? Well, I had the virus twice before the vaccines came out. One I was really sick and one I didn't know I had until I got tested. No symptoms. So what do I attribute them to?
But she's had the flu for 14 days. Should she get a flu shot?
Well, no. If she got the flu for 14 days, she's as protected as anybody can be, because the best vaccination is to get infected yourself.
And
so
she should not get it?
If she really has the flu, she definitely doesn't need a flu vaccine. If she really has the flu,
she should not get it again.
No, she doesn't need it, because it's the most potent vaccination is getting infected yourself.
Wow. And you know what? And I'm going to try and be brief on this shit, because I really want to discuss this when we do live podcasts, and that's why I went to the comments, because I'd love to have some of you geniuses on here. Let me call out what I consider the bitch, Howard Stern. Because this bitch, who on air said, if you're not vaccinated, you shouldn't be allowed to be in hospitals to get treatment for the virus. Wow, Howard Stern, you became part of the man. Remember that movie you did where you told us how proudly you called the station manager pig vomit? Howard Stern, you are now pig vomit. You morphed into pig vomit. You are now the system that you fought against so hard. You coward, you bitch. That's the dumbest fucking argument. That's like saying, well, if you smoked, we're not going to treat you for cancer. If you're overweight, you have a heart attack, we're not going to treat you. That's Howard Stern's fucking answer. He's brilliant. You dumb fucking bitch, Howard Stern. You are pig vomit. All right, now let's talk about the mask, because that's coming up soon. I'm already seeing them coming out. You know, and here, let me just drop some ditties while I'm talking about it, of some of the biggest hypocrites. You know, here's Hillary Clinton at a ball with a black man in a mask addressing her, fixing her gown, while the press in the back taking pictures of her masks, and she has no mask. Now here's a picture of Nancy Pelosi and the loony left Congress with a photo op 9/11. All masked up. Congratulations. And then as soon as the cameras were off, the masks are removed. You know, and they tell you, and you sheep go out there and scream at people for not wearing masks. Why? The people that tell you to don't wear it. And you don't say anything. This is the lunacy of the Fall of Fauci coming at you. Now, I just recently heard Fauci talk about variants. Well, the vaccines aren't going to work the same on everyone because the variants are different. Well, Fauci, wouldn't that logically say then the tests aren't going to work the same? Are we developing new tests for every variant? No. So variants only screw up the vaccines that aren't made to prevent you from getting the disease. That still cracks me up. But there's no, every test is the same. Wow. I'm just looking forward to the Fall of Fauci. You know it's coming. November's right around the corner. This bitch, they're leaving him out of his frickin' cave. It's pathetic. He's already starting to surface. You know, all I picture is them holding him up like the groundhog. See what's coming when we all know what's coming. Joe Fauci, or frickin' Fauci. The Fall of Fauci. I love it. The autumn of Fauci just don't have the ring. So once again, let me just say, I'm not talking about the downfall of Fauci. Even though I wish I was. But congratulations. Can't wait for the show. Can't wait for the sheep to come out. Hey Karen, start yelling now. Wow. You people fall for anything. These are the ones that were mesmerized when your parents said, got your nose. Fauci got your nose, people. All right. That's my rant on the virus, what's coming up. And the vaccine that was never intended to prevent you from getting the virus. Wow. That's seriously. I'm sorry. It's a serious thing because I have friends that died from the virus. And one last thing, because this pisses me off more too, when you hear Joe Biden and all them say, we're providing it for free. No, it's not coming out of their pocket, it's coming out of yours. You're paying for it, and then they're telling you it's free, and you're saying thank you. Wow, you know what? This is why I started this show. You dumb fucking sheep. I love it. It's so freaking ridiculous. Logic, common sense. Oh, here, it's free. Thank you. Now, let me reach into your pocket so you can pay for it. Wow. All right. That's my rant, finally, on the Fall of Fauci. Sheep herder out.